Welcome to the Bayonets Countdown to November, a series of interviews with candidates in the November 4th election. I'm Joseph Norris. With me for this segment is Mike Bakir. He's running for County Commissioner District 2. And Mike, welcome to the program.
Thanks. Thanks for having me.
Tell us a little bit about who you are, and so folks in Charles County will know a little more about you.
Again, my name is Mike Bakir. I live and work in Charles County for the past 15 years, since 1999. I'm married to my wife for the past 38 years. We have 4 children, 2 boys and 2 girls. One in the United States Marine. The other is going to Towson University, hopefully to the medical school.
Very good.
And 2 work locally, and they go to CSM. And I have my business in Browns Road. It's not all of a sudden I wake up in the morning and I said I'm going to be commissioner. I used to have daily or weekly conference with my neighborhood. We used to be sometimes between 5, 10, sometimes 20, sitting in my either the back room or in the front, talking about the issues that facing the county. And they're the one who encouraged me to run. I don't have no special group backing me up. I have no interest beside the community. They have interest for me and I have interest in my community. And we discussed the issue and we came up with their main concern: business-friendly climate in Charles County and jobs. There's no jobs for our children and grandchildren unless we made those jobs. There's no government jobs. But for the jobs that we have right now, what we have been provided by this current administration is like cashier jobs and fast food jobs, $8 and $10 an hour. With $8 and $10 an hour, it's not, you can't have family of 4, you can't have a car, you can't have your house that you wanted. Those jobs, any jobs, good jobs, but they're not meant for families of 4. Not even the minimum wage is not meant for a family of 4. That's the problem. The solution for that, if I get elected, I'll be calling in businesses all over the nation, come see Charles County and invest and give us jobs. It's win-win situation. If we have cooperation, or if we could get government to come to move to Charles County. The thing is, that's why we have transportation problem. You get up in the morning, half of us leaves out of the county.
60%.
Yeah. And in the evening, after 10 to 12 hours, we have the same situation. They're coming back to the county because we have no jobs. What we have is fast food jobs. And the current administration harassing small businesses, and they're not welcoming any businesses. In fact, I was one of those people who was taken to court by this current government, and the court found it in my favor. It's public record. Anyone, you could go look it up and see it here. It came in Board of County Commissioner versus my business and my name. None of them backed away. And I sat in the court, we faced the judge, and the judge made his decision, and it was in my favor. So the second, what my community want me to do, beside the business and local high-paying jobs, more efficient citizen-friendly government, which is what we have now. It's not friendly to the government. Lower property taxes. We have the highest property taxes in the 23 counties in the state, except Baltimore City. And it's not that we need that fund to fill up the checkbook. If we wisely know how to spend the money, we don't have to go to the bucket of our citizens for some more money. In fact, they made the 214 tax budget, and they made the 215 budget. I was at the meeting. I made my own 2016 budget, and I showed it to my CPA. It was perfect, and we have surplus, and I was able to manage give the police their stip payment and some of the school board too,
Mhm.
with what we have at that time. So 217, 218, I'm sure will be better, and hopefully I didn't go up in any taxes in 2016. Hopefully we'll start doing cutting in 2017. It's not a magic that overnight you're gonna see that if I get elected. It's gonna take time before we get those corporations to come. If we get 600 employees, they're paying income tax, sales tax, property tax. It's a win-win situation for us and
Mhm.
for the county, and for if we find new employment. Now, what I'm saying, they're not friendly. Look at Mimi's, they just closed and we lost 25 jobs.
Mm.
Look, there's one in the mall, I forgot the mall, he has the sign, he's closing the end of January.
Mm.
So, and if you go to the few shopping center, you could see doors open, no business out there.
Mm.
You know, we're not attracting businesses from anywhere. If I get elected, I'll get them in, hopefully I'll make it one-way ticket for them, so they invest and give us jobs.
Okay. You mentioned the budget. That was a real source of contention
Exactly.
last year. There wasn't enough, there was a major deficit there for a while, and staff managed to pull it out at the last second. How do you foresee that process going?
The wasteful spending, that's what causing it. It's not the matter how much money we have, it's how we spend it. If we spend it wisely, we won't be going after our citizen and senior citizen for more taxes. I mean, I've been going door to door knocking, they're telling me my house is paid off, but I'm paying 500 in property tax, 6,000 a year in property tax, just like I'm renting in my own house. That's what they've been telling me here. It's if we use zero-based budgeting, which is, I don't know if you're all familiar with the zero-based budgeting, every year you go to your boss, this is what you need. It's not add to what you have from last year. No, how did you spend it? And what do you need for this following year? For each department, we could save a whole lot of money by trim spending, duplications, and wash the waste.
Mhm. Now, there's been some mention made of transforming Charles County government into a charter form of government. Where do you stand on that?
I will vote against the charter. We need a little bit more checks and balances with the charter. Me, myself, I was informed the charter largely, I think in last December. Now, if you walk into the street of Charlotte County and you ask ordinary citizens, they never heard about it. I think the citizen should be involved. We need the input of the citizen to have charter.
It's the old expression, if you're apathetic, you wake up one day and all your rights are gone. You really need to be more involved.
More people should be involved. And I did hear about it lightly in December, but they did not start talking about it till May or June. And they did not publicize the charter so that everybody in the county would know. Only group people, like when you go to their meeting, usually 10, 15 people there, and they'll be explaining the charter to sometimes bigger room than this, but there'll be about 10, 15. At one time they said they have 30 people, which is odd, but that's not enough. Over 150,000 residents in the county. I'm not saying all of them they should be there, but I think we should have informed the people better than what we're doing now. So I'm not going with it. And also there's another issues with the salaries of the executive. I believe with 30,000 you're not going to be able to get people to come to be county council. You know, it has to be worked better than what we have now. I know it's part-time, but still.
Yes.
I mean, the current commissioner, they making almost 1,000 a week as part-time job, but they let the other people who works as cashier or fast food, they live in less than $200 a month.
Mm-hmm. So it's quite a dichotomy there, you know, so You have a website information? You want to
uh,
talk a little bit how folks could help your campaign if you?
The website and my Facebook, in fact, I get to respond in my Facebook a lot, all the time, back and forth and all of that. And if you look at it, just put Facebook, Mike Bakir will be there, or the website, which is, it has my palm card in the website mainly. And what I have, also it says, I guarantee $1 salary a year, first year. No car at county expense and no gas at county expense. I should be buying my own gas the same way you buy your own gas.
Mhm.
You know, I don't
Yeah,
have
that was a little bit
the
of a
county to
point.
pay for my gas or the county to give me a vehicle.
So is that a reference to Commissioner Collins and Commissioner Davis?
No, I'm not
Just-
making
just-
reference to.
Okay.
I'm not making no reference. I am my own candidate. I'm speaking in my own behalf only.
Okay.
Yeah, and this one, it has been almost 2 years ago when we discussed. I had that discussion with my community at my own in my place in business, September 2012.
Hmm.
So it has nothing to do with any sitting commissioner or
Right.
whatever.
Just your own stand.
Just my own. Mhm.
Well, I'd like to thank you very much for being with us today, and I wish you the best of luck November 4th.
Thank you. Thanks
Thanks
again.
for coming.